channel. It's Wednesday. I'm sorry I'm dropping it later, but there's an AFLW games that are happening before the start of the men's games. So are we dropping it as per orders of last week? So let's have a look at what happened last week in the AFL. North Melbourne, about 11% of people got a tip right. North Melbourne got the job done over the Dogs. Brisbane got the job done, smashed the crap out, and by 7 points. I'm expecting a lot of 6-7 jokes in this because Fremantle lost by 4 points, which, having said that, it was a good game. So Sydney won by 97 points. Pardon my language. But Geelong won by 67 points. Do not chuck 67 in the comments. I'll be pissed as. Adelaide won by 9 points. And then things went absolutely downhill from there. GOS are now locked out. Don't think they're going to make finals because Gold Coast had a win. And Eagles nearly did it against the Pies. It was 19 points in the end, but they can show they can put it up to the butt to crappy sides. Then Carlton got the job done over the Saints, and Cardman is going to be pissed on his tipping video, I'm presuming. Because I haven't checked YouTube, and he's going to be absolutely angry. So let's go to the fantasy. Went very well last week, 2,140 points, which I'm very happy with. Absolutely smoked the crap out of my opponent. But we'll make some forced changes. Mason will probably be out for the rest of the season, I would assume. And if you have fantasy, get rid of that side. I recommend Murrell. He's buggered with a hamstring, so let's head to Friday Night Football. All to kick things off this week, it's Fremantle taking on the Crows. And unfortunately, probably won't be streaming this, but I'll be paying attention on the ABC blog and also on the AFL website. Fremantle got the loss we needed to have. Unfortunately, I have to say it, but I'm seriously, I don't think that it's going to be it's not going to be great. I think it's going to be a good game, but the Crows nearly lost to Richmond. I'm leaning towards Fremantle here for this game because Fremantle have one of the absolute classic between the early two sides, so they deserve more Friday fixtures, these two sides. They're going to win by 7 points, and big call is that Amos backs up his ripping funk gets 4. Then we head to a big Saturday of football. We've got AFLW double headers, as you've seen in my other tipping video. And also a 10-ton of Saturday AFL games. And we're starting with this one, a 10:35 start in the West. It's Richmond St Kilda. Richmond stink. Positively, they do. They lost to Adelaide. They had opportunities, but according to my teacher, sports teacher who supports Richmond, the T's gave away too many free kicks, and Tom Lynch got a kick straight to save life yet again. Saints, well, they were just disappointing in the end, but they've got crappy sides to finish the season off. They've got Gold Coast and also they've got Richmond now. And I seriously think that the Saints can get the job done here by 4 points, and big call is that it's going to be a crappy game. It's an early start in Victoria. A 12:30 time slot. I don't think it'll be. But my big call is about 20,000 will be showing up to the G for this. It's going to be. It's not great. Then we head to the other half of the AFLW doubleheader. It's North Melbourne Geelong. Geelong won by absolutely creamed Essendon by a lot, and it wasn't even funny. In fact, it wasn't funny. North Melbourne got the rank outsider win, and well, but they are toast this week. They've got the Cats who are in ripping form. However, the Mumby is shaken up by a concussion scandal, which I'm refusing to make a comment on. But last matches between these two sides, they've been absolute beltings. North I think the Cats will win by 10 points. North are better than that. And my big call is that Shane Neal kicks 2. Then we head to the acute clash. Actually, it's Brisbane and Gold Coast Suns. Brisbane, well, they got themselves back into form after losing to the Blues. Who's on last Friday on last Saturday and got the job done over the Hawks. And remind, this is a Brisbane Bears outfit that'll be showing up because they're going to be going retro Brisbane for this game. The Suns, well, they've got a win finally. They've snapped the losing streak they had since Darwin, and they've got the job done over the hot and cold GOS Giants. I'm gonna tip the Brisbane here by 30 points, and my big call is that Logan Morris continues. He played absolutely very well on last Friday, and I think he'll do it again, kicking 2. Then we have 2 Saturday night games, and I'm pretty sure one of this is going to be, but I don't think neither of them are going to chance them because it's an AFLW game that's a bit to be televised on 7. I'm going to go with the Hawks or the Pies. The Pies did their job. They beat West Coast. And the Hawks, they got smashed. But having said that, though, yeah, I hate Collingwood. But Hawthorn's edge better side than the Pies do at the moment. Last time they played was a draw. Might be seeing that, but I'm not tipping a draw. I'm tipping the Hawks here by 3 points. Should be a closer affair. And big call is that Joe Newcomb gets 30 plus disposals. Then we head to the other Saturday night game, Port v Melbourne. By Adelaide v Melbourne. The Power got smashed by 97 points, opposite of 6-7. And there's, I seriously think the D's can get the job done here with this Port side. They haven't played at all this year, surprisingly. But Melbourne have lost twice the AO, but I'm not going to bet against that. The Demons look very good against the Dockers. I'm saying that as a Dockers fan. I think the Saints that the Demons win by 3 points. And my big call is that Port Adelaide will hold goals in the first half. And then we head to the first half of an AFL doubleheader. It's GOS Giants taking on the West Coast Eagles. GOS lost at Monica and they head back to their other home ground with a plan. They've got the Eagles looked very good, but they didn't get the job done over the Pies. And they may have lost Harley Reid for the rest of the season. He looked absolutely bugged for the need. But I'm going to tip the outside here. I'm going to tip the Eagles. Because they beat the Giants last time out, and the Giants have been weird. I'm going to tip the Eagles by 5 points, and big call is that Warman kicks 2 and kicks straight points. Then we head to an absolute cracker of a Sunday game, and it's Western Bulldogs and Carlton. Well, we have picked a good game, Channel 7, to get on your slot on your Sunday. And this is going to be absolute close here. Bulldogs, they lost the North, which is, to be frank, not great. And the Blues, well, they need to get their arse into gear fairly. They got their arse into gear against the Saints and got the job done. I'm going to tip the Blues here, but mainly because the Dogs have had not a great run, and there's also still a protest from the flooding incident. Anyway, I'm not going to bang on about it forever until the cows come home. I think the Blues will win by 3 points, and the big call is the Kite kicks 5. And then we end with a very, very boring game on the Sunday afternoon. Essendon Sydney. I think Sydney's going to get this a big percentage boost. Essendon they stink. I'm going to tip Sydney by 129 points. And the big call is that Kerno kicks 7 and gets a goal in the middle. Well, that's my tips for the week, folks. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Pay attention to my AFLW tips. Put your punishments in. And I'll try and get some done. I'll get them done as soon as possible. Hope you enjoy. I shall see you next time for more content. Got cricket coming up.